the Valve Index. Honestly, this headset is one of the most premium headsets you can buy on the market right now. And even the original facial interface shows that. This is one of my favorite original facial interfaces on any VR headset that I have. And honestly, this was the only headset that I own that I didn't have a VR cover product on. When I first got this headset, I honestly thought I would never really need one of these. And that has changed because of the fact of how much this facial interface does soak up sweat. It is discolored where my forehead and where my cheeks sit, just due to the fact of being on my face, getting hot, sweating, playing VR, and this soaking up sweat. It was really time to replace this thing. Well, luckily VR Cover had sent us some products, and this is their version of the facial interface for the Valve Index. It is the material that you're pretty used to. This is like the pleather-like material. It does come with a thin as well as a thick gasket. I am actually running the thin gasket on mine, so my head really isn't that big. I don't really have a huge head like some of you do out there. One of the nice things about this is that for the Valve Index, it actually comes with these little wedges here that can be added into the sides, and this just basically closes in the gap a little bit, and for me, it really does fit pretty nice. I actually leave these in there. Some of you with a big head will probably take these out. It does come with a thin gasket as well as a thicker gasket. I actually really like the thin gasket. The thick will give you a little bit more padding on your face, and some people may like that. I prefer the thin with the wedges. This can be tailored to fit how your head is and what you prefer in VR, so feel free to mess around with it if you do get one of these. One of the great things about the Valve Index is that the facial interface is so easy to swap out. It just has little magnets, so literally all you have to do is pop this thing out, you grab your new one like a VR cover, and you just pop it in there, the magnets click, you're good to go. A couple other products that they have thought up to try to mitigate some of the problems with hygiene and stuff of sharing headsets, swapping back and forth. You know, these things can get pretty sweaty, and the premium kind of fabric that comes on the Valve Index is great, but when it soaks up the sweat, it gets pretty nasty, and if you're sharing this headset, that can be kind of gross. So what they have done is they do have a fabric cover, and the kit comes with two of these. This goes over top of the VR cover or your original facial interface, and it basically feels like the same material. It's pretty soft, same kind of fabric that is similar to what comes on the Valve Index. The great thing about this thing is you can throw this on there when you have friends and stuff playing and they're sweating and it gets nasty. All you do is you pull this thing off and it's machine washable. You wash it, you throw another one on, you keep sharing the headset, it's a good time. Similar to that, the back head strap has the exact same foam fabric that the facial interface has on the Valve Index on the front. They have come up with a solution that is another fabric machine washable stretchy piece that actually stretches over the whole back strap, and that allows you to keep this thing a little bit cleaner when you're sharing it with other people. You can rip this thing off as well, throw this in the washing machine, keep them clean. It comes with two in the kit, so this is another great addition to try to keep your headset a little bit clean when you're using it, sharing it, and even as well for yourself. You know, I actually leave this on here when I'm playing because this thing does get nasty eventually. You know, you have hair products in, or you're sweating, or whatever it may be. It's gonna get kind of gross. So it's great to be able to rip this thing off, throw it in the washing machine, put a new one on, and you're good to go. Now we're gonna go ahead and show you how to put this back strap on, and it's pretty simple. If you look at this thing, it's basically two sides sewn together, and one side is going to have like a half moon cutout that is basically gonna go around the knob and the top Velcro strap. So all you gotta do is put it in like this, stick it on the inside of the headset, and then you just take it and you wrap it around. And you just work your way all the way around the top and the bottom. And this is stretchy, so if it feels like it's not gonna fit, you just kind of give it a little tug and pull it tight. Same thing on this side. Then the bottom is just one solid piece. Once you have it on all the way around, you just kind of flip this over the back strap, pull up the Velcro, and you're good to go. Simple as that. And there you have it. Some great additions from VR Cover for your Valve Index, which is my favorite headset right now. This is one of my go-to headsets. I always prefer to pick up this headset and play. Feel free to let us know your thoughts in the comments. Are you gonna be picking up some of these products from VR Cover? Honestly, I highly recommend it, and we will see you in the next one. Later.